Alright, so I got Jin the Korean Wonder on the phone, and we're gonna take on an entire army of Nazi zombies. On camera.
Nazi zombies. What started out as a simple zombie defense game has evolved into one of the most popular features in the Call of Duty franchise. But just what made zombies so big? Of course, being an incredible game mode is of significant contribution, but in fact, the YouTube community is of most importance for the development and expansion and even popularization of the zombies community. In this video, we're going to be looking at the history of Call of Duty Zombies on YouTube, starting from its simple roots of Nocturne Toten, going all the way to the expansiveness of Origins. I've talked and fact-checked with multiple people who have been in the Zombies community for over 5 years, and to the best of my knowledge, this is all accurate information. There may be some discrepancies over the truth, but to the best of my knowledge, guys, this is accurate information. Anyways, let's get into it. Now I'm going to be using this chart here as a sort of guideline and time frame to show you guys what events were occurring when and give you the relevance. So for example, if it was World at War DLC 2, that would mean that Shinonuma is the most recent map. If it was Black Ops 1 DLC 4, that would mean Moon, and so on. Now the gameplay that you're watching right here is the first relevant gameplay ever uploaded to YouTube by a YouTuber named Telexion. This was a round 36 attempt, and this was uploaded just a week into World at War. So to get this, you had to beat the campaign, and then he had mastered it all the way to 36 in just a week. That's higher than I've ever made it on Noct ever. Now, the Zombies community started with 4 main YouTubers. There was Telexion, as mentioned, We the Gamers, Rad Austin 27, who uploaded the very first ever Zombies livecom, which was featured at the start of this video. Fun fact, he's actually still uploading videos today, making him the oldest Zombies YouTuber in the community. And last but not least, a mysterious man by the name of Morris. Now, Morris's channel does not exist anymore. I believe it was deleted, but he actually went on to popularize the rape train on Shinonuma, which is incredibly significant for the evolution of the actual rape train itself. Now, I call this moment in time the gameplay era. So this lasted from Nocturne Toten all the way up to the beginning of Black Ops 1. This was predominated by very simple gameplay, people just playing, not even talking over the gameplay, no crazy high round attempts, but simply just people playing. Now, after Noct, the community was sort of stagnant, with no one really starting during the releases of Verrucht and DLC 2. However, on the arrival of Darice, that guy who camps, Mayo Electric, and a certain Mr. Dalek JD, who you may know, started posting to YouTube. Now that puts Dalek as the second oldest YouTuber still in the Zombies community, also notable for being one of the largest today. Now after Darice, of course, there was no DLC 4 for World at War. However, during Modern Warfare 2, the channel Meatwagon, who later went on to create You Always Win, started uploading zombies, along with the channel Next Gen Tactics, who later went on to create NGT Zombies.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Syndicate Challenge, episode 1, or challenge number 1.
The launch of Kino der Toten started what I call the high round era. Now, gameplays were still a thing and they were getting better and better and better, but this is the beginning, the origins of when high rounds really started to come into effect, when people were making it to round 50, 75, even 100. Kino der Toten marks the beginning of when the Zombies community really started to take off, and this was led by none other than Syndicate. Now, during this revolution, Syndicate was joined by Yodi Slaya, Mado Master, Mr. Raffle Waffles, Iowa Gaming, Cash Bazee, and really a slew of other YouTubers that just took to the stage. Now, as previously mentioned, it was Morris who sort of popularized and familiarized the rape terrain. Well, if he did that, let's say Syndicate and Yodi Slaya made it famous. I would argue that this age in Zombies is the most important and significant. If it was not for these people that led the way, nothing would have happened. Back in the day, people didn't post just zombies. It was like a side thing, but multiplayer is how you got big. Well, Syndicate, all these other guys, they changed that. They started blowing up on zombies, Syndicate primarily, and it showed us that you didn't have to do multiplayer to get big in the Call of Duty community. Zombies was a thing. Zombies was here to stay. With more DLC meant more zombies content, which meant more YouTubers started sprouting up. At the release of Ascension, we had Liam from the Winter, JFK Gamer, Lonely Mailbox, and 2Pro4U Zombies, who later went on to found 2Pro4U Games, all start producing content. The launch of Call of the Dead was huge for zombies. We had the relaxing End, who is considered to be one of the best zombies players of all time, start uploading. NGT Zombies was founded during this time, along with MC Sports Hawk, Mr. Dave the Rave, and Predictable Nova. With the release of Shangri-La, we had The Frenzy and Conway start uploading, but Shangri-La was also much more than that. Shangri-La was what I'd call the beginning of the Easter egg era. This is when Easter eggs became a significant part of the community. People started posting that and blowing up. Like I said, gameplay was still a thing, high rounds was still a thing, as you would see later, but this was another addition to the zombies community. Following the release of Shangri-La, we had the map Moon in late summer, and this really brought about no significant YouTubers, at least to my knowledge. However, this again was great for the Easter egg era. Really just tons of content, and a lot of people got big off of this. Now, oddly enough, an equal, if not greater amount of zombies YouTubers started posting between Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 than when Black Ops 1 was actually a thing. And I'm going to divide this into two sections. During the Modern Warfare 3 type era, and at the end of Modern Warfare 3 when Black Ops 2 was about to get big. So I'm going to go through this list in chronological order. Now, at the beginning of Modern Warfare 3, in November 2011, we had IL Steve IL, followed by the Zombie Project in December 2011, followed by You Always Win, which is officially the largest zombies channel on YouTube right now, starting in April 2012, followed by AU Chronos, May 2012, followed by King Jack Off Suit, again, one of the best zombies players of all time, in May 2012, and then Resortified in June 2012. And just a side note to give credit where credit is due, You Always Win was founded by Meatwagon, who started uploading back in World at War and Guns for Hire. Now, like I mentioned, there was a second wave of YouTubers that started uploading just before Black Ops 2 came around in August, and that was the City of Z, Lagan24X, 2Pro4U Games, who was previously 2Pro4U Zombies, and myself, TheSmithPlays. Now, oddly enough, Lagan started uploading August 27th, followed by both me and 2Pro4U Games uploading on the 29th. Shortly before the release of the next Call of Duty, Noah J456, Everything Piff, and JR Rizzo started uploading zombies content as well. And then, on November 12th, 2012, Black Ops 2 was released, and the floodgates opened. Black Ops 2 was not the most influential part of the zombies community, but it was the biggest. People were blowing up left, right, and center, getting huge, expanding their channels. The zombies community was taking hold, all on a map that nobody really liked, Transit. Now, Black Ops 2 wasn't really the start of a new era. It just changed. Everything got better, everything got bigger. The Easter eggs, the guides, the gameplay, everything just improved. Die-Rise was uneventful. However, with the release of DLC 2, we saw Novera HD start posting, and shortly followed by Mr. T Lexify. And then the trail suddenly runs cold. After Mob of the Dead, there are no YouTubers who have started and grown a significant channel in the zombies community, which is crazy. People got huge off of Buried, people got huge off of Origins, but there's no one that started there and is still posting big today.
I guess this is a final farewell video to Black Ops 2. More importantly, Black Ops 2 Zombies, because that's kind of what my whole channel has been based around for the past year.
Now, as any economist knows, after a huge peak, there will be somewhat of a depression. And let me tell you, after Origins was over, the zombies community died hard. A lot of people jumped ship over to GTA 5, but the remaining few who stayed were no longer trying to grow, but simply stay alive. It wasn't a game of success anymore, it was a game of survival. That is until one YouTuber changed the game.
Today I'm going to be telling you guys my personal top 5 worst zombie bosses in Call of Duty.
Now, there had been a subgenre of videos called Top 5s, which were originated from the JFK Gamer and Lagan24X. However, a certain Mr. T Lexify in the summer of 2014 decided that he would try this out again. It worked. His first video got over 3 million views. Now, although top 5s were a controversial subject, there's no denying that it brought the zombies community back together. People now had more content to post, which we hadn't had in over 8 months. It was bringing people back together, allowing us to reflect on the game mode that we loved in a way that had never been done before. Now, as I am
coming in at number 5, we have the Barrett from Black Ops 2
Top 5s
Now,
only
there
did
are
help
actually
a few
some
people in the
out there
community,
that
and like I
like
said, this caused a lot of controversy.
Tokyo
but
Jane
it is
or the Tokyo
fact
and Jane.
that if it had not
What's
been
the
for
deal
top
with these
5s,
guns? I don't
zombies would have
understand it.
continued on
There
the
are 2
decline
guns
until the
you
beginning
do well.
of Black
2
Ops 3
socially
hype.
acceptable.
And here we are today. We're a few months out from Black Ops 3, and things could not be better. Things are growing. The zombies community is improving every day. And we're uniting again with tons of YouTubers contacting each other like we have never done before, guys. Black Ops 3 is going to be huge, and I really do hope that the zombies community can unite together and make it the best year of all. Now, there are a few people in this list that definitely deserve special mentions as being just crazy influential to the community. Obviously, Rad Austin is huge. He was the first commentator. Syndicate, I would estimate to be the most influential person of Zombies is All. Yodi Slayer was huge. And honestly, you always win. I really want to throw them in there because I know a lot of people had been doing custom zombies, like Dalek is a guy who comes to mind, but they have blown custom zombies up in a way that no one else has before. And again, last person I want to mention is Lex, because I mean, it's a little personal, but had it not been for Lex, I would not be where I am today. And like I said, I think the zombies community would be a lot more dead than it was. So thank you. Thank you to Treyarch for creating zombies. Thank you to every YouTuber on this list. Thank you to every YouTuber who wasn't on this list, who I honestly probably forgot about, because I'm sure there's some. But most importantly, guys, I want to thank you, because if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be doing this. If it wasn't you guys every day subscribing, liking, favoriting, commenting, interacting, and just pumping up the zombies community to what it is, this wouldn't be a thing. So really, at the bottom of my heart, I want to thank you. And I also want to thank Rad Austin, especially again, for helping me with all this, as he does know the zombies community very well. He was a huge help for this entire video. So that's it, guys. If you want to subscribe, I do zombies. I know I'm a youngin' in this zombies community, but I wanted to do my best to represent it, and hopefully I did. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.